Yeller, everybody! It's Wheezy here from Wheezy's Bitchin' Kitchen. Well, today it's cold out, lots of snow. Living in Sudbury, Northern Ontario. You know, if you're here, you know what happened. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you around for a second. I'm filling up my jug here for. I'm making a broth. That's what's on the menu today. So over here, I'm gonna get my bones a roasting, and I want to get them ready to go. So I put them on parchment paper. But you know, when you get the Costco size parchment paper, it's so freaking huge. I always gotta cut it. So if you do a little quickly tip here, fold it in half, and then that worked out great. Try this side. There it is. Blooper. Oops. Keep rolling. So what I'm doing today is a little combination. I have some bones from the farmer that I got in Noelville. So I've got four of them, and these are beef bones. And over here I've got some chicken backs. So you get them fairly cheap, only $2.71. And because the backs have a lot of fat and small bones and cartilages, they make for a nice broth. And I like to blend my two together. Sometimes I'll just do the beef, but I do like chicken as well. And when I do chicken and beef, it just comes out such a beautiful flavor. So I do like to preheat my oven before I get started at about 400, 410. And I will put some apple cider vinegar over this. I won't salt and pepper them. I just want them to kind of pull out more of the collagen. I'll salt them after. I'll check them in I'll do about 20 minutes and then I'll do another 20. So I'll salt them at that point, but I try to get them to roast a little bit before I do. There was a reason for that, but I can't remember why. I'll get back to you on that one. So here we go. I'm going to get the apple cider vinegar and drizzle that on. When you're using apple cider vinegar, get one with the mother, okay? Get organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. And you'll know if you have the mother when you look at the bottom, that kind of sludgy look, that is the mother. It's like kombucha, you know, when you got a SCOBY, it's kind of slimy. Well, that's what it is bacteria, that's what they look like. And they grow. So I try to just drizzle a little bit of apple cider vinegar on all of them evenly. And then I'm gonna pop that in the oven. It's kind of handy to have a little one of these. You gotta get a little one of these. In the oven it goes. So while those are roasting, I'm getting my stuff prepared to put into my broth, and I already started my slow cooker. I have it on high now, but I'm going to put it to keep warm once I get the bones in there. So right now, all I have in here are some scraps, vegetable scraps, everything that I can find frozen. There's broccoli cores, there's celery bottoms, there's carrot peels. So I got that, and I will add some water to it. Haven't added water yet, but I will do that. And also, I found a couple of pieces of pepper that are just kind of, getting on verge. Throw those in there, chunk of broccoli, a handful of parsley, and we're going to put a bay leaf in there, but I'll wait to put it on top. Now I'm going to add some filtered water to it, and I just want to have enough water to cover the base. So, I may not use it all, but vegetables, once they start to cook, they're going to separate the moisture from the vegetable. So, oh yeah, that's good. So that was about 8 cups. And now I'm going to add some other things here. I already chopped up my garlic. It was organic, so I just left the skin on because I do keep the skins of the onions and the organic garlic. That's it, garlic. Brain fart. So, and then I quartered up a red onion. Just gonna toss that in there. And I even got some ginger, put some ginger in there, a little spice. Ginger is great for inflammation and many other things as well. For spices, I pulled up my nettles. I love my nettles. Nettles are excellent. There's such a good mineral herb, and they give you some antioxidants, and they are super duper full of chlorophyll, great for the body. It's also good if you have allergies because it's an antihistamine. So I put a few handfuls of that in there. And then rosemary. Rosemary is awesome. I make rosemary oil with fresh herb, mind you, with my Monorock, and I just I use that stuff almost daily. I put that shit on everything. I put it on my vegetables after I've steamed them. I'll put that in my soups. I'll keep the pulp too from my extracts and I'll freeze it and I'll take a chunk of the pulp. Throw that in there. The rosemary is divine, great for memory. It's just a lovely smelling herb as well. So there's a lot of things in your kitchen you can use. Sage, love my sage. Great for women, for menopausal women. It's good for hot flashes. It's good for sore throats. You can make a tea and gargle it. Add a little honey, make like a syrup out of it. I like to add turmeric too. Turmeric is excellent anti-inflammatory, but I just love that bright yellow color, and it makes the stock super bright. So we also need to add our salt and pepper, and pepper will help activate the turmeric. That's like, lady. And last but not least, la pièce de résistance is la salt. So I'm using, this is Baja Celtic salt. I'm going to use about one of those. See, I haven't put the salt yet on my meat, so I'm waiting for it. It's going to beep in about 9 minutes. And so, yeah, so I get this going. It's going to start to bubble. That's what I want. And once it does that, when I put the meat in, I'll simmer it on keep warm. And I will do that for anywhere between 24 and 36 hours. And then you strain it, and I will jar it and I'll put some in ice cubes. I always keep some for the freezer for broths and soups and stir fries and things like that. I like to drink it too. I love to drink the broth. It's delicious. It's so nutritious, and it's a cheap way to get good gut healing food, nutrient dense. It's good for you. So anyhow, I'll keep you posted. So once I get that cooking, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is 15 minutes in the oven. You can see the chicken's roasting nicely, but I'm going to let them go a little bit more to get more brown, to roast them a bit. Now I'm going to add the salt. So back in the oven they go. Oh, look at the flyaways. It's floofy hair. All right, so put the timer on. We'll do another 15 minutes and go from there. So while I wait for everything to get cooking, make myself a little bit of tea. Now I put this tea blend together. I call it Women's Nourishing Vitality. Get it? Vitality? Anyways, it's really full, jam-packed with things that women need. Trying to cover all the minerals, the vitamins, the flavonoids. I've got phytoestrogens. The nettles are in there. Alfalfa is it's good for, it's full of minerals. It's got protein. The dandelion leaf to nurture the kidneys and the liver. Oat straw for bone health. The cleavers to help move out any toxins, lymphatic toxins. The lemon balm to help calm you down a little bit. Horsetail for the silica. Siberian ginseng for, a little energy. And chocolate milk for a little yum yum. So yeah, so I already made myself a blend. I make a big pot, put it in the fridge, and then I heat up what I need. I also like to add a little bit of, this is ginger. No, sorry, this is clove, this one. I finished the ginger. So yeah, clove water. Very highly concentrated, don't need much, but this is great for inflammation, great for the skin, good for the kidneys and livers. It's good for everything. Really good. So here are the roasted bones. I only end up doing them for 15 minutes. And I will keep all of that juice as well and put that right in my slow cooker. So, as you can see, there's still a lot of meat on these bones, and I will keep that meat. I will shred them apart and keep the meat, and yeah, put that in the soup, because I always keep some for broth, some for cubes, and some for a soup base, because we love our soup around here. So here's what it looks like right now. I'm going to need to add some more water. It's a little, this guy here, I'm going to have to try to get him in the bottom. I don't want him sitting on top, so I'm going to move some of the vegetables. But yeah, it's all going to pan out good. So, it finally started to boil. I'm going to give it a little stir. And everything is submerged very nicely. I'm going to let it cook now. I'm going to turn it to keep warm. And I'm going to let it sit here for about maybe 30 hours or so. Anywho. It'll be good. We'll strain it and then we're good to go. So that's how you make Wheezy's broth. Talk to you later. Bye for now.